Hi guys. Hello guys, hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, my name is that girl Faye. Please do well to click on the subscribe button and grab a seat and join us, because see, it's good stuff over here. We have a good time, we are family, we're literally family. So click on that subscribe button, grab a seat and join your members, join your sisters and your brothers behind. Okay, welcome back to another YouTube video. You guys, it has been so long I actually sat down to do a sit down video, so I thought I should do this. In addition to the fact that I have been away for so long, guys, life be lifing, and we all know that by now. Like, anytime I'm off for long, once I come back, you just know the first thing I'm going to say is, guys, life be lifing. Life was actually lifing, but I mean, we're back better and stronger. Some time ago, I actually put up a poll on my story telling you guys to ask me questions, because I was going to be filming a Q&A on YouTube, and a couple of you actually asked questions. I actually put the poll on Snapchat and Instagram. So guys, if you're not following me on other platforms, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, please do well to do so, so that you know you can be part and parcel of everything we're doing. And also, YouTube is just, you know, a space for long form content. I do short form content on Instagram and TikTok, Instagram and TikTok, and then Snapchat is mostly for, you know, communication and all of that. So do well to add me up on every other platform. My usernames are going to be in the description, and I'll probably put my snap code on the screen so you can just scan that. And yeah, we're gonna link up and talk later. Anyways, like I was saying, I put up a poll on my story on Snapchat and on Instagram telling you guys to ask me questions, because I was going to be filming a Q&A, and some of you actually asked me some questions, which I'll be answering in this video. It's going to be, you know, a Q&A alongside me doing my makeup. Disclaimer, this is no makeup tutorial, so if you need a makeup tutorial, like a detailed makeup tutorial, let me know in the comments, and I'm definitely gonna do that and deliver, because that's all I do here, deliver. Guys, I'm feeling so sassy and all, because can you see this face big? Can you see this lippy? I usually don't, you guys that know me, like, I mean, you guys know, I usually don't do lippies like this. Like, my lippies are mostly like a liner and a gloss, but this is eating down, especially for this fall season. I should complete that with the fall nail set. What do you think? Anyways, I'm just here banting, and because I'm feeling all giddy because your girl is looking great. I'm sorry for the misdemeanor, guys. Forgive me, okay? Forgive me, I'm sorry, but I'm not really sorry, you know. Don't mind me. Anyways, I have already told you guys what this video is gonna be about. It's gonna be me answering your questions and doing my makeup alongside. So I mean, if you want to hear the juicy, because you'll be asking questions. I actually selected some questions to be asked because you guys are so dirty. Too dirty. You guys need to go and get your minds washed and cleaned in the name of Jesus and the blood of the Lamb. Okay, Favor, that's enough. The energy is too much. I'm actually very happy because it has been a productive day. Aside from this video I'm filming a couple other videos, and like I have wrapped up on those, so like you can feel the energy rush. Anyways, guys, enough of the banter. I've said it like 3 times, so let us get into this video. So let's get right into it. Before I start, just in case I'm not looking into the camera, there's a mirror here that I'm using to see myself, okay? Guys, can you believe I did my hair? This actually took me like an hour. I should stop being lazy and, you know, style my hair often, because this is nice, don't you think? Anyways, let us get right into the video. I'm going to start off with the lighter questions before we get into the deeper questions. And also, guys, this is not a tutorial at all. If you guys want a tutorial, let me know. I'm definitely going to get that done and put it out. This is just me doing my makeup and answering your questions and chit-chatting with you guys. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Let's get right into it. So the first question, do you have any siblings? Of course I do have siblings. Some of you might have seen me post them or not. I have a younger brother and an elder sister, and I'm the second girl and the middle child, the second child and second girl. Yep. So the last is a boy, so typically I'm the baby of the house. Do you agree with me? Because I know I am. Another question, do you enjoy what you do for a living? Honestly, I'm a student, first of all. But yeah, I do have side hustles, like most of you know. I'm a makeup artist and sometimes I cook as well. And these two things that I do are things that I really, really love. I love to cook and I love to do makeup. So yes, I love what I do for a living. I mean, I can call my side hustle what I do for a living, right? Yeah, I love what I do for a living. I love it. Cooking for me is like no big deal at all. The only stressful part in cooking is having to go buy the things that I'll be needing to cook. I feel like that's the most stressful part. But every other part for me is very, very easy. What are your favorite Bible verses? Favorite Bible verses? I'm going to share one Bible verse that I love so much. I'm going to share just one. And that is Matthew 5:14. And it says, "You are the light of the world, a city set on a hill that cannot be hidden." I don't know, but ever since I came in contact with that Bible verse, it has just been it for me. That has been my affirmation, that has been my prayer, that has been my wish, that has been everything, honestly. I just felt like God was speaking directly to me in that Bible verse. And that Bible verse is even in my daily affirmation. I had to add it to my daily affirmation because why not? Like, why not? Why not? I am the light of the world, a city set on a hill that cannot be hidden. Imagine a city being set on a hill. Imagine lights, right, of the world. That means you're shining so bright, Abby. Then you're now still a city set on a hill. A city alone is big. You're not set on a hill. That is what God said to me. Do you know who I am? Do you know who my daddy is? Don't play with me. Do not play with me. Oh my God, guys, can you see this? I forgot to clean up the hairspray from my face, and now it has left a dent on my face. So let's move on to another question. Do you have a boyfriend? I'm single and not searching, but if I see the right person, of course, because my mom is already telling me, Faye, you don't have to finish medical school before you get married and settle down. I'm like, madam, can you hold it? So guys, I think I'm approaching that age where it's expected of me to start considering settling down. So I'm single, I'm not searching, but if I find the right person, yeah, why not? But I'm not actively searching. That's what I mean. I'm not actively searching. How do you know who is your friend or acquaintance? For me, friendship is a very, very big deal, and I don't just call any and everybody my friend. So how do I know who is my friend and who is my acquaintance? Literally is how you treat me. To me, friendships, relationships, anything ship is a big deal. And in as much as I used to, but not anymore, I do not overlook certain things. There are certain things I do not overlook in friendships and relationships. So basically, how you treat me is what is going to let me know how you feel about me. If I say I'm friends with someone, I'm all in. Everybody's gonna know that I'm friends with you, I fuck with you, I roll with you, I love you, I'm intentional about you. That's how I am automatically. And aside from that, I do put in intentional efforts to be that way with the people I love or the people I call my friends or my family. So the way you treat me, the way you act around me, the things you do literally would show me if you are my friend or not. And for acquaintance, once I meet you, maybe we met somewhere, hi, hello, and maybe we get to see a couple of more times, you're an acquaintance, you're not a friend. You're only a friend if you've passed certain boundaries and you're in my life, like I've allowed you in. That's the only time I can call you a friend. But aside from that, hi girl, how have you been? I've not seen you in a while. Girl, you're an acquaintance. Okay, so the question here is, how do you know who is your friend? Me, I know who my friend is, right? I know who my friend is, but how you treat me is going to show me if I am your friend. Because it's one thing for someone to be your friend, it's another thing for you to be that person's friend. To you, you can have an image in your head, oh, this is who this person is to me and whatnot, but in actual sense, that person doesn't see you that way. Just that you can see somebody in a certain light, but that it doesn't mean that person sees you the same. So I've literally talked about, how I know I'm friends with someone. So now how you treat me is going to show me or tell me that I am your friend. Because if you are my friend and I'm not your friend, that's very dangerous. That's a one-sided, relationship. And me and one-sided relationship, we are not together. I've washed my hand, I removed my hand. I'm not there. You cannot find me there. I can't even survive in any place that, everything is one-sided. Even life, when you're on a street, the street has two sides. It has this side and that side. You've never seen a one-sided street that is just street. Even when the street is in between a bush, the road is in between a bush. It is bush here, bush there, the road in the middle. So I'm not for anything that isn't neutral. If I notice the energy is one-sided, I'm the one giving off the energy, I'm the one always making effort, I will just quickly shift away, because they did not born you and born me in this life. I'll just go my way, because you have shown me that I'm not your friend. The people I call my friend, I show them at every given opportunity I get that you are my friend and I'm intentional about you and you're always in my thoughts, Even if I don't reach out every time, I do reach out once in a while to remind you that we may not be talking every time because life be lifing, but you've got me here. I'm here for you. I know that maybe my language isn't the same as other people's language, but if you see somebody as special to you, then in whatever language it is, in whatever way, you're going to show that person how you feel about the person. And if that isn't shown, then I'm out of the group chat, please. I'm not there. I love myself too much. I have so much self-respect than to leave myself in a situation where I'm not regarded. I can't do that. Have you ever experienced creative blocks? How do you deal with that? I have experienced creative blocks more time than a whole lot of times. Yes, I do experience creative blocks. I don't know if you guys remember sometime in April when I posted a Spain vlog. Before or while I was on that trip, I was experiencing a creative block. That I was trying to vlog and everything, but I couldn't get myself to edit. I couldn't get myself to upload anything anywhere. I do experience creative blocks, and whenever I experience creative blocks, I just allow myself to go through the process. If there's anything about me, I like to do something, and while I'm at it, I make sure I do it well. So anytime I'm in a space where I feel like if I do something it's not going to come out well, I'd rather not do it. So anytime I'm in creative blocks, before I used to try to force myself to be productive in situations like that, but guys, it just never worked out, because anything I do during that period ends up not going out, so it's like a waste of time. So I got to realize that anytime I'm in that space, I just need to allow myself process how I feel, right? I'm so used to every time I want to superimpose on myself, I always want to impose certain things, productivity, but I got to understand that whenever I'm in certain phases, sometimes I do actually need to let myself go through those phases, process everything, and then wait until the time it goes off. There are times where you fall into phases where you need to snap out of, but what I'm talking about are phases that you cannot just wake up and snap yourself out from. And creative blocks have been those kind of phases for me. So anytime I find myself in a creative block, I just allow myself go through the phase, process whatever it is that is causing that block at that moment, whatever it is that made me fall into that funk. I just allow myself process the moment, go through it until I feel okay enough and I feel like, okay, I'm out of that phase, and then I start creating again. I start being productive again. So yes, I do fall into creative blocks, and how I deal with that is allowing myself go through the process, allowing myself feel everything I'm feeling at that time until, you know, I no more feel them and I feel fit enough to get back into creating. I try not to force productivity or force myself to get creative or force myself to be productive. I don't do that. I just give myself grace and allow myself, you know, process and deal with whatever it is I'm dealing with at the time. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel, and how did you come up with the content you create? I think I said it sometime or somewhere on this channel before. At first I just used to love watching YouTube videos. I think when I started my, you know, self-help journey, my self-improvement journey, it was YouTube. I used to like do most of the work. I'd watch people who put out any sort of self-improvement content. I'd listen to them talk. That was like way back. So when I went to Ukraine and then I met my friend Teke, we used to watch YouTube videos together and things like that, until one day she was like, have you ever thought of starting a YouTube channel? And I'm like, it has crossed my mind, but I just didn't think it was something I could do. And she actually encouraged me and told me, I think you should try it. I think it's something you can do. I think you should give it a shot at least. And that is how I started my YouTube channel. You know when something comes into your mind once or twice, you're like, nah, I don't think I can do it. Like, you just literally discourage yourself from doing it. That was me on YouTube until T spoke to me, and I felt like, you know, T telling me about it was like confirmation. Maybe I should actually try. Maybe I should give this thing a shot. Maybe I can actually do it. And then when I started my YouTube channel, I told my friend Precious the Dawn, and she encouraged me as a friend and big sister that she is. And then I told her, please, can you help me do my first intro? And she told me, no, I'm not going to do it for you, but I'm going to teach you how to do it. And she actually put me through, and she told me, if you have any difficulties, let me know. And I feel like that's the best thing she did for me, because after I did my first intro, I'm like, what? I can do this? I can do this? And from there, it has just been uphill, and just been doing it, and I aim to get better than I am now. I feel like I'm not even where I want to be. You know, every day I'm still learning more things, I'm still discovering more things, and it's a journey. It's like an unending journey of discovering your creativity and everything that comes with it. How did you come up with the content you create? Anything I do, I try to do what I love, because I don't want a situation where I want to do something and I'm feeling stuck. I don't want to feel like I'm putting in so much to do something, because like success on YouTube is not just something that'll come, you know, at once or when you're just starting. So having to put in so much and not seeing anything at first can be devastating. Of course, it has been devastating for me. You know, that's just because, I feel like, you know, I'm not getting the audience, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting the feedback that, you know, I'd expect to be getting at this point. That has just been the reason for my frustration. For me, I just put out the things I love to do. I actually do love watching other people, how they live their lives, how they go about their daily activities. So I'm like, if I like to watch that, then I should probably put out whatever it is that I love. Since I love watching people go through their day, then I should probably share mine as well. Because if I love it, then there's somebody out there who's also going to, you know, love mine. And that's the ground that I create content off on or off of or based on. I literally put out content that I love to watch, in a nutshell. And on all my platforms, I feel like I'm trying to do something different with all my platforms, in as much as it's not concrete yet. But like on YouTube, I just show, you know, a rundown of my life, how I go about my daily activities, how I do this or that or whatever, you know, the things I do on YouTube, the vlogs. I just share my thoughts, like when I do sit down videos, sharing, you know, my plans or whatever, like I did in the beginning of the year when I said, you know, how I was gonna level up in 2024. And that's what I do on YouTube. On Instagram before, I just used to post pictures on Instagram, and then once in a while I'll just chip in a reel here or there. But now I'm trying to be more active on my Instagram. I'm trying to put out more content, but on my Instagram, I don't just want to do content. I want to do like my life. Like if you go through my Instagram page, you can see that in as much as making these things content. They are actually my life. You know, that's me romanticizing my life and, you know, making it into a content I'm posting. So I don't want it to be like I'm just doing content on my Instagram, if you get what I mean. So on my Instagram, I'm trying to do like my life, basically how I live my life, how I want my life to be, or whatever. Then on TikTok, that's where I do all the content. Like everything is content on TikTok. So that is how, I don't know if that makes sense, but like, yeah, that's how I segment my content. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and wear my lashes. I can't do that on camera because I'm just going to be, and I don't want to stare up, I don't want to put on my makeup. And guess who we're wearing? Yes, we're wearing Rover Beauty lashes in, I think we're gonna be doing Lash Riri today. Maybe Lash Riri or Lash Buddy, I'm not sure. Guys, I literally poked this eye when I was trying to do my lower mascara. Like, I never poke my eyes when I'm doing anything on my face, but this just happened. And it just had to be on the day that I am filming. Can you imagine that? The devil cannot have me on this one. I was able to handle the situation. I curbed it. And the tears did not spoil my makeup. What has been your most successful video or series to date? The most successful video on my channel was a video I never thought would do well. I never ever thought that video would do well. I just did it because most of the things I do here, I don't do them because it has probability of trending. I do it because like I really love it, in as much as I hope that it blows and it does well and it trends. But you know, I never do a video with the backup or with the mindset that I'm doing this work to blow. So when I uploaded this video, at first it did okay, it was just there like the rest of my videos. Up until this year, I did a video last year. Up until this year, this video started, it's currently on 16K, and that is the first video I'm having that amount of views on. 16K? I remember early this year when the video got to like 2 point something K. I'm like, what is going on? This video has passed 1,000, past 2,000. Now it's getting to 2.5, like 2,500 views. I was just wondering what was going on. Little did I know that that was just the beginning. Guys, the next thing I saw was this video hitting 10K. I'm like, somebody should pinch me. That's the my first time having a Brazilian wax. I can't remember how I put the caption, but I'm gonna put it somewhere on the screen. You guys, I never thought that this video would do well, but yeah, it beat my imagination. It beat it to the ground. That video, guys, I can't believe it, honestly. Till now, I don't know the reason why. I think it's probably because of searches. That's the only, you know, thing that I can make sense of right now, that it could be maybe people are searching or whatever. But aside that, I don't know why it did so well. And also it didn't do well immediately, you know, it took a while. I mean, that's also encouragement for me. Just keep going. You never know the video that's gonna blow you up, girl. Just keep going. And that's where I'm at currently, honestly. I'm just going and going and going. Whichever one that God says, okay, girl, I'm gonna use this one to project you, I'm here for it. Because I do my best to put in the best in every video I do, whether it's a serious video or it's not. So why do you think it resonated so well with your audience? Honestly, I don't know. I think it's because I was very vulnerable in that video. Because even me, like sometimes when I watch that video, I'm embarrassed of myself. I literally went Brazilian waxing for the first time. And I decided to vlog it. And I was vlogging my reaction in real time. You know, the pain and everything. I feel like maybe that's why people resonated with it. Like that's the only reason I can have, that's the only explanation. I was actually really vulnerable to put that video up because, you know, watching it, the first thing that would hit me would be, oh, embarrassment. Oh, I'm embarrassed. I feel embarrassed. You know, honestly, I guess that's it. There's no other explanation. There's nothing else I can say. There's nothing else I'm even thinking, you know, make the video go the way it's going. And guys, it's 16K and counting. Like, it's still going. It hasn't stopped. It's still going. And I'm grateful honestly, because I mean, that's a dream of every content creator. That is my dream, to upload a video and then it's having tons and tons of views. So this one was just, it was just like encouragement for me. Just keep going, girl. You never know the one that's gonna put you, you know, on the map. So anyways, I'm off to go do my lips. I'm gonna see you guys soon. When I come back, I'm going to be all glam and gorgeous. I am gorgeous, guys. Can you see the skin work? It's sitting right. Guys, I just came back from doing my lipping. I did the lip and I did a couple of other things, because guys, this is what we do for content. I'm actually filming more than one content, so as I'm doing this, I'm simultaneously filming other content. So at some point I had to dress. I've just been dressing and undressing. I'm so thankful that I'm not sweating and, you know, looking all tacky. Your girl is looking good. That's all I can see and say. So this person said, good evening, don't be offended. I just wanted to ask how you relocated to Portugal. I think I've shared this story before, but I'm gonna answer your question. I was actually in Ukraine. I lived in Ukraine. I was studying in Ukraine, and then when the war happened, we had to leave Ukraine. So after I left Ukraine, I had an opportunity to apply for a document in Portugal, and I was granted within a few days, or I was approved. Or yeah, my application was approved. I got the document, and that is how I got into Portugal. After I got into Portugal, some months later, I got admission, I started school, and boom, that's how we got to base here. It was that simple, but I think the processes have changed. A lot of things have changed ever since then. I mean, that was like back 2022, 2 years ago. Jeez, that's slowly time be going, you know, because that's a long time, but to me it still feels like yesterday, you know. But anyways, that's how it happened. Guys, I'm looking now because I have my iPad here, and that's where I'm reading the questions up from. What's your favorite type of cuisine? Is it cuisine or cuisine? I don't know how it's pronounced, please. I'm not an English person. Anyways, my favorite food is, I'd say swallow. Guys, I can eat swallow anytime, any day. I can wake up in the morning and eat swallow. Yes, come for me with my, I'm going to fight back with my chest. I can wake up in the morning and eat swallow. I love swallow. I love swallow. I mean, when I was in Nigeria, I couldn't stay 2 days without swallow. But here, I mean, I can stay a month, I think. I've stayed a month before, a month plus. But yeah, I love swallow. I love pasta. I love noodles. You see, me and noodles were inseparable. There was a time that my mom banned noodles at home in Nigeria. See, I'll still sneak and go and buy noodles. She stopped buying the carton. Me, I'll go and buy one pack and come and cook it. It's, me and noodles were like this. We're inseparable. How do you distance from, demote, or cut off people who do not add value to your life? Honestly, for me, before I want to demote or cut off somebody, that's probably somebody I was close with before, yeah? So once I'm close with someone, I grow a certain level of attachment to the person. So the moment I feel the need to demote or remove the person from my life or cut off from that person, there are certain things that personally I do, and that's just what works for me. I don't know if this is going to be seen as toxic, but for me, I just block myself from seeing anything that has to do with you. Hold on, let me explain. So for somebody I was close with at some point in my life, like, I've definitely grown attached at some type of attachment to the person. So if I'm trying to like get this person out of my life or cut the person off or demote the person, I cannot just wake up and say, oh, okay, I'm cutting this person off. In as much as I'm going to say that, I need to back my words with actions. And for me, I cannot want to cut somebody off and then I'm consistently or constantly seeing you in my face. It's not going to work for me. It's just like having an injury and you're pouring salt or a reactive agent into it. It's not going to heal and you're going to be hurting each and every time. So that's what I do. The moment I know that I need to cut somebody off of my life, I block myself from seeing anything that has to do with you. I take a total step back until I feel I'm in a good place to see you and not feel some type of way. So that is it, honestly. We've come to the end of this video, guys. Please let me know if you like this video and if you have anything to say in the comments. If you have your own version of answer, if you have any opinion or anything you want to say, please do well to leave it in the comments and I'm definitely going to reply. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Okay, please do well to like this video, because when you do that, the algorithm literally knows, okay, this video was nice, and they're going to try and push it for other people to see. So please like this video, drop a comment, share if you can, and if you have not subscribed, I beg in the name of God, please do subscribe. We do have goals this year, though we have not been as consistent as we want to be. That's not on me, honestly. God knows, heaven knows I'm trying, but let's just be. So I just let it be sometimes, I just let it be sometimes. So please subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends to tell their families to tell their friends to subscribe as well, because you guys, we have a good time in this corner, in this place, in this zone. Let me know if you'd like to see more content like this, sit down content, thus we talking deep, talking about things. That is it, guys. That is it. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Okay, until then, you know that I love you, and I know you love me too. Please keep on loving me until I see you guys in the next video. Bye.